For the last 4 years, many of us have felt like down is up and up is down. The Democrats and unloyal rhinos have spent more than 4 years vetting our president to no avail, while still trying to convince the people new Trump sins are surfacing. Either our justice investigators were completely incompetent, or the ones who keep throwing the stones have something to hide.
Joe Biden does not serve the people. He serves the elites. He serves the celebrities. He just came from an administration where they always had celebrities up in the White House. They had Harvey Weinstein in the White House. Michelle Obama was talking about how wonderful of a person this man was. Was she lying to you, or was she covering for him? And they were talking to a group of film students, children. Donald Trump has regular people come in the White House because he genuinely cares about the people. Quit letting them lie to you guys. Trump is not the lesser of two evils. Trump is the man. He is the choice. He is the only choice. He deserves to be reelected. And that's all I gotta say.
As if it came straight out of the DSM-5, all I can see are two classic psychological reactions. The first is projection, as it is obvious the accusations constantly being thrown at Trump are in fact crimes the Democrats committed that they desperately want to stay hidden. Accuse the enemy of your own criminal actions to create confusion. The second psychological reaction is displacement. As our media has become a source of propaganda for the Democrats in China, our information has become a constant source of disinformation. Our schools and universities have become breeding grounds for Marxist ideologies that have indoctrinated our young minds into fighting for things that they do not understand, and if they did, they really would not like what they were fighting for. The manipulation has planted seeds of distrust, division, and angst. This indoctrination has manipulated them into thinking that they are fighting against violence, oppression, and fascism, while displacing their rage into creating the very elements they claim to be fighting.
All they know is what the media narrative tells them to believe, and that's all they parrot.
The organization is fake. I personally believe that the BLM movement is fake. If BLM really cared about black lives, why would it be solely isolated to incidents where a black life is taken at the hands of a white cop? That happens less than 1%.
Come on.
Now, wait. Now, I like to equate this to, it's the same as if I was in a horrific accident. I have a massive head wound, I have a leg fracture, and a scratch in my finger. And here come the first responders, and they want to tend to the scratch in my finger. And I'm telling you, what about the wound on my head? What about my fractured leg? That's what the BLM movement is. They're tending to the scratch on my finger, and that's not even what it's about. If you want to help us, let us tell you how you can help us.
Yes.
Don't come in and tell us how you want to help us, and don't tell me that I'm oppressed, because I'm not oppressed. I'm a black American. I'm a proud black American. I'm not oppressed. I'm not oppressed. I'm one of the freest persons on this world.
The reality is, you cannot try to silence another in the name of anti-fascism. An oppressive nation would never allow you to protest, burn flags, or disrupt society. And a dictator would never give the state the option to fix the problems themselves while offering federal assistance, when all our president needed to do was declare the Insurrection Act. Instead, Trump did what any constitutional president would do and decided to let the states act independently, with federal help as just a mere option. The patriotic American citizens have been passive while watching our cities burn, as our law enforcement has been shackled from intervening. Without that protection, we are being forced to make sure our families, houses, and businesses are safe ourselves. Even the most God-fearing patriots are quickly realizing that a time may be coming where good people are forced to do bad things. No one wants violence. We all want freedom, and the truth is, we are all more alike than the media would have you believe.
Kneel for no man. I only kneel to God.
As you can see,
no one has a privilege over me except for God.
As you can see, black conservatism is the new punk rock. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We're the rebels. You want to be cool? Come join our cause, baby.
One question: who are we voting for in 2020?
Trump 2020.
Just like most people I know, before Obama came into office, I never thought about your color. I never cared what political party you were in. I never thought about what religion you were. I never cared what your sexual preference was. I only saw you as a loving soul which I became friends with, or a selfish jerk that I'd keep my distance from. The reality is, we can appreciate one another's cultures, maintain our personal identities, while still being equal and just being a collective group of humans. We are all better than this, and are allowing our elites to create division amongst us. They want us to fight amongst ourselves so that we do not fight the real enemy, which is them.
There was that ant that stood up to me.
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
Well, how about this?
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. That's why we're going back. Does anybody else want to stay?
Which is them. The elites understand that once we recognize their intentions, they will lose control and power, being outnumbered by a very large population. The only way that we will end this shadow tyranny is to unite. Not as black, Hispanic, or white, but as Americans, fighting to preserve our values and to make sure that our children have a freedom and a better life that we could ever imagine.